everyone, today I wanted to introduce you to my Pilea Peperomioides. More common names is the friendship plant, the Chinese money plant, the UFO plant. It's notorious for having like these round, super round, pancake shaped leaves. And it's called the friendship plant because look at all of those little babies in there. I'll show you a closer view in a minute. Little history of this plant. Cuttings were taken from native China by a Norwegian missionary and helped propagate it in Europe to grow its popularity there. This plant right here, the Pilea Peperomioides, is a pretty low maintenance houseplant. It thrives in a bright spot near a window. I actually keep mine normally in a north-facing bay window. It seems to flourish there. I rotate it about every couple days. Otherwise, you can kind of see how the stem is a little crooked. I kind of neglected to turn it a few days. You must allow 2 to 3 inches of the soil to dry out before watering again. I always use my moisture meter in order to make sure that I don't overwater it. It can come back from an underwatering, but not an overwatering. These are prone to root rot if not taken care of properly. Leaf cupping, as you can see, some of the older leaves are cupping in. This one right here is going through a transition into a different room, so the lighting's a little different. But inward cupping leaves, or curling inward like this, if you have them, one thing you got to think of is, do you have it in enough light? Direct light will hurt the leaves and it will burn the leaves, so do not put it in bright direct sunlight. Too much light will actually stress it out and the leaves will end up curling up. So this actually, if the whole plant was doing this, and as you can see in my case, it's not. I've got a lot of flat. It's probably some of the old leaves, which is an old leaf, that is looking for different light and it's not used to the new light that it's in currently. What I do in order to water it thoroughly. I take it to the sink and I let the water completely drain out the bottom, and I do that like 3 times. Just let it completely rinse through, and that way I know that all of it has been watered. And do not leave, if yours is on a saucer or in a bowl and you don't take it anywhere to water it, make sure you empty out that saucer because it's an easy way for it to get root rot. Now, if you've overwatered it, maybe you might want to repot it right away into some drier soil. Add perlite to the soil for a little bit more drainage. I would add to the soil that I use in this case is I use a cactus mix just because it's a succulent, and I do use cactus mix in it. I use a lot of perlite. I water it only when it's dry. So if you have overwatered it and your moisture meter shows you've overwatered it, or your plant's not looking the greatest, I would strongly suggest to possibly look at a repotting. What could it hurt? And the last cool thing about this plant right here is if you have dogs, if you have cats, if you have kids, this plant right here is non-toxic. Non-toxic. I would still, because it can get really fragile, so I would still keep it away from little critters and little hands, but at least there is nothing fatal that's going to happen with it. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and I would love it if you're not subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making more care videos and more videos to show you some of the plants in my collection that I've got and how I take care of them. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like and maybe even share it. would be great. It all helps me and it helps my channel. And if you have any other questions, please, I'm no expert at all, but I would love to hear from you down in the comments. So please leave me a message down below and I will get back to you. And just remember, be kind to everybody because you never know what that other person's going through. All right? Bye, everyone.